Side of the crossing itself, while Egypt has insisted that its side is open to facilitate transfer of aid. The Hamas group has called on both Egypt and Jordan to put more pressure on Israel. Israel has denied any starvation or policy of starvation in the enclave, despite mounting international condemnation, even among its own allies, among the humanitarian situation. Diversification is a strategical imperative. South African minister announced a clear and decisive response to Trump's tariffs. South African Minister of Trade and Industry Park Staal announced a clear and decisive response to the 30% tariffs attack by the U.S. on South Africa at a press conference on Tuesday in Pretoria. South Africa has accelerated its diversification efforts in the exports market and enhanced competitiveness to mitigate the economic impact of losing preferential trade access. The diversification is a strategic imperative to ensure better resilience of our economy to economy shocks, he stated. This is not a plan B, it is a plan A for long-term resilience and competitiveness, Tao emphasized. The minister hinted at plans to unlock new supply chains in Asia and the Middle East to compensate for the damage of 30% to keep the American market up for goods. We will at the same time accelerate our efforts to diversify markets and build on the efforts we have put in place to ensure predictability in trade and leverage. And 30 partners around the world who are facing similar issues. We're also seeing those countries are starting to come together to replace markets that have been lost. Furthermore, Tao expressed readiness for the next round of trade negotiations with Washington, claiming that a revised offer for trade deal would be discussed at a meeting on Friday. Were already dispatched to the U.S. and they met with the USTR on Friday on the basis that there was an agreement that we are now ready to submit based on the comments received, he said. In July, President Trump announced the Oval Office after Trump accused his opposite number of allowing white genocide in the country following the killing of farmers, which Ramaphosa strongly denied was happening. Coming into effect on August 7, these 30% tariffs have the highest rate compared to the African nations.
So it's a mutually beneficial agreement. Our goal is to demonstrate that South African exports do not pose a threat to U.S. industries. The recent imposition of the 30% to ensure better resilience of our economy to economic shock. We are committed to strengthening our relationship, particularly under the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, to build regional resilience. We'll continue to work with the FCFTA and other countries as we ensure that we consolidate partnerships, including and a concerted effort to align our biosecurity standards with the requirements of these new markets. A high-level negotiating. Furthermore, the U.S. market accounts for about 4% of our total agricultural exports, or 9.8 billion rand of our total agricultural exports, an increase of 100